What up, people? Revan the Legend here, and welcome back to 80's Mania with the return. Let's get it, Bummer. We are here in December. The end of the year has come by, and it's flown by, man. It has come quickly. So we've got end of year awards, and I have no clue who to pick. Most years there's a semi-obvious person for the categories. I have no clue who to pick. So we're just going to get there. We've got a couple feuds simmering that we're going to try and end the year off with. We're going to do Tournament of Queens, which means all we get is a 3-on-3 and the tag title and the world title. So we don't get to blow off anything apart from that 3-on-3. So we can probably end 3 feuds with them teaming up against each other. Bang. Job done. So let's select this. And then it's all about making the most of these 3 TV dates. Because there's not a whole lot on the final card for us to use as a blow-off. So we've got Fireball. He has successfully defended against Hammerhead. I think the Hammerhead match probably still makes the most sense out of all the ones possible. Well, we're going to run Hammerhead. It'll be the last time. So Hammerhead, he lost the match against Fireball, but was part of the winning team on the 3-on-3. So we're going to throw him in there. We're going to make it a stipulation as well. And I'm going to, again, I think I did this last time. I'm going to give Fireball just a smidge of help to try and even it out. Because I think Hammerhead's got him quite comfortably covered on push bonus. Right, we've got a contenders match. The winner of this match will face the ladies champion on next week's show. So, we had quite a surprise winner in Voodoo. So I think the former champion Harker needs to be in the mix. And I think Minx needs to get her shot because she was kind of screwed out of her title shot at the last pay-per-view by Queen. So we're going to throw Minx in there. Let's see what happens. These 2 women have been like the top baby faces for the last couple years, so that kind of makes it very interesting. We've got random mid-carders match, singles and openers, and this can be a tag team. We're just looking at, you know, end of the year's coming. I just want to kind of give enough people a chance to get a bit of shine before the year ends. We're going to go Thompson Crew, and I'm going to go American Heroes, I think. Quite active last month. I think it'd be a good match. Nothing much feud-wise there, but a good match nonetheless. Openers, we're going to use Chet. Poor Chet has dropped off a cliff as far as his activity, his importance to the show. Yuppie as part of the big business stable. Speaking of which, I should probably give him a little bonus. He's going to be accompanied by Dollar like he was last time as well. We've got mid-carders. I'm going to go with Piranha. I want to see if I can get Piranha to win. Because I'm thinking of, well, I was thinking of moving him into a feud with like Hooligan. The problem is, because we're trying to kill things off in December anyway, now is probably not the right time to start it. We're just going to go with a regular wrestling match here. And then all that leaves is a singles. Like I said, most of the feuds have kind of simmered down since the pay-per-view. I did want to do Mammoth. I want to do Mammoth and Bravo. So maybe we'll throw one in here. We'll see what the result is and then we'll go from there. It might just be a one and done. A little very short-term feud for a few weeks, but we'll see. We're going to go to Canada, and we're going to let it run nice and quick. I have no idea about these end-of-year awards. It's kind of weird, because usually, like, even if I don't know the person, I know, like, the 1 or 2. I ain't got a clue. I have not got a clue who to use. Alright, nice win there for the Thompsons, actually, who have quieted down quite a lot. I have a feeling next year will be their last year, even though their cards are active for longer. I think we're probably gonna like let them move on, possibly, and then maybe bring them back in early mid-90s as like a Legends type team. Bravo Mammoth here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, Mammoth gets the win. 3-star, okay. Right. A Piranha win. Basically, I'm thinking about the Cruiserweight division. We have a babyface champion, so a Piranha win would be nice. He gets the win. So we could possibly look to move to Piranha Dicky for the Cruiserweight. Number 1 contenders for the women's here. Former champion gets the win. Therefore, is going to get an opportunity to try and win her belt back. And here we go. I really like Fireball as a champion here. I have been really enjoying Fireball's TV title run. Oh, Hammerhead. So, I mean, it gives us something to keep pushing with. Everything kind of went to plan until that last one. Right, let's have a look. Women's title match. They've just had a title match. Do you go gimmick or not? I think probably not, as this is only their second match in a row. Yeah, we're going to say no. Is this Voodoo's first ever time as champion? I feel like she's been champion before. Get your head right, Rev. Stats, titles. Voodoo. Wow, it's actually her first ever reign. She's always been floating there or thereabouts. It'll be very interesting to see if she can keep hold of it. I mean, Harker is a nightmare to beat. We've got a pay-per-view contenders. Participants in this mic spot will face the tag team champions at Tournament of Queen. So we've got babyface champions. I'm gonna go with the Thompson crew. Let's do tag team swagger. Where is it? Here's the old tag team swagger. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go with Otto and we're gonna go strong arm. Otto, where are you at? There you are, strong arm. And actually, we could use cheap heat for a better rating. Right, so Thompson Cruz kind of come out of the cold. Nice win there. We'll move into a title match end of the year. Quite cool. We've got a tag match, a singles match, and then a bonus. Do you know what? I think we're going to go ladies, just so we can let Queen and Minx settle it. So we're going to go Minx and Queen. Because there was a backstage attack on Minx to get her out of the pay-per-view. I think we go no holds. We let these guys get it out. End of the year's coming. Plus we've got the Queen tournament, which we could probably match these guys up if we had to. Singles match. I'm just looking off camera at my feud list. Laser and Flawless. We could actually use with ending that. They've had a bunch of matches. Let's try. If we go Laser, we go Flawless. It's weird because it's TV, but the pay-per-view match doesn't give us a lot of options. So if we do a television Iron Man match between these guys and try to come up with a winner. I'd quite like to see Flawless win, actually. Then we've got a regular tag match. Let's just try and get some of the best ones of the year. Let's go with the Wheelin' Dealers. What to match them up against? We need a babyface team to match them up against. I'm trying to think of anyone who's been a big part this year, kind of deserves to shine. I mean, no one jumps to mind babyface-wise. Could run that, actually. Starboy's had a pretty interesting year. They started off the year quite active as a tag team, these two. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, I'm just clicking, guys. I'm just clicking. Here, I'm going to do a creepy vignette with the world champion. Is Voodoo not here? Oh, she's in the title match. In that case, we'll go for the same thing, but we're gonna throw Slashmaster in there. He's had a pretty strong end of the year. Let's give him the old. Has that got the pop? Yeah, let's shoot for the pop. Right, that's fine. Yeah, Slashmaster had a good year. Has obviously dominated that feud with Starboy. I've gone way past Chicago. Here we go. Right. I'm not fussed who wins. It's been a fun feud. Let's just see who... it's going to be Minx. She's had an excellent year. Had an excellent year last year as well. Really been on a great run. Laser? That was quick. So we still don't really have a definitive winner for the Laser feud, the Laser Flawless feud. Right, here we go. Supernova, Wheeling Dealers. Wheeling Dealers have had a good year. They've not quite been able to make that final leap, but they've had a good year. Supernova win here would actually low-key be very shocking. They're going for it. Wheeling Dealers. Pretty... Like I said, they've been a bit disappointed in the fact that they haven't been able to get the big one, but they've been pretty solid throughout the year.
I'll let my fists do the talking.
Alright, Conrad Thompsons. Hall of Famers. They've been out of the mix for a little while, but they've got a chance here at the end of the year to take on the pretty dominant Honor Society. Voodoo. Can she hold on her belt, or will Linda Harker grab it and become like the 100th time champion? She's done it again! What's wrong with this woman? What is wrong with her? Linda Harker is officially now a 10-time women's champion. Oh my freaking lord. 10 times! 10! Jeez. Minx wins the no holds barred. Laser with the Iron Man match. Great tag team match. Fairblade Supernova. And Voodoo has just won the title. Her first title, and she drops it immediately. That's a hard one to take for Voodoo, honestly. Right, Cruiserweight title match. I was leaning towards Piranha, but let's just have a little look to see who it was who won the Cruiserweight Cup. Probably Dickie. And it was, yeah, it was Dickie. This year, Cruiserweights, Masakari, Starboy, Johnny Cobra had that kind of underdog run. Starboy again, and then Dickie. That doesn't really help us. If we look at wins and losses, anyone jump out? I mean, Zen, do you want to go down the Cruiserweight route with Zen? Probably not. No one really jumps out. I mean, Piranha kind of has to be the one, I think. End of the year, I think it's going to have to be Piranha. He is the number one contender according to their rankings. I tend to agree with that one, so we're going to book that. A singles. Participant in this mic spot will face the world champions. So, he's defended against Zen successfully. there's probably a pretty good shout for this being Slash Master. I think we're going to have to go Slash Master. If we want a pure heal, I think it has to be Slash. I think that makes the most sense. Especially because we're looking for, realistically, we're looking for a one-shot. A challenger, a retain, and then move into the Battle Royale. Anything else here? I'm just trying to get my feuds off screen here. Let's have a little look. I think we've wrapped everything up. We've done Laser Flawless. Bravo Mammoth we ran one time, which I think is all we needed. It's the end of the year. I think it's just about showcasing some guys now. Obviously, we've got Tycoon. Is Mr. Tycoon, who has set up his new group, which we're going to probably use in a prominent position next year. So let's try to give him something worthy of his time. Laser, that feels too big to start now. Let's throw Doberman in there. Doberman's had a very interesting year. We'll throw Denny in there. Singles match here. I'm just trying to think of people who just deserve a bit of TV. Do you know what? We haven't had chance. New Hall of Famer, and speaking of Hall of Famers, we could go the battle of the newly crowned Hall of Famers there. That's nice. That's good. Perfect. Skits. Let's try something a bit different. What do we got here? Pay-per-view commercial versus some wrestlers. So let's just get some wrestlers on there. Yep, 100% we have a bit of Bravo. Bronco has been madly underused. And Harker, 100%. If we're talking about pop, I think it has to be that one. Right, looks good. Next up, we've got the difficult job of the end of year awards. Usually, it's my favorite thing to do, but I literally have no clue. Right, Slash Master is going to get a world title shot. You know, pretty dominant feud with Starboy. We are looking for a one-shot as opposed to a start of something bigger. So a flex win would probably be quite nice. Big win there for Doc. We got a lot of hills actually lining up here. Right, nice commercial for the upcoming pay-per-view. A lot of dings. We'll take that. We'll take that. Right, here we go. Bit of Tycoon, bit of Den. Denny's had a good year. Very good year. Not that good a year. Bad year. Terrible year. Tycoon, let's go. Right, Thunderbird. Piranha. Whew, I thought Piranha was going to take that. No, Dickie's done his thing. Looks good, looks good. Perfect. Nice. Because we don't have a lot of matches on the pay-per-view to build up to, so it really is a case of just, let's have a few nice one-shots, call it a day. Right, I just want to have a look here. We've got the 3-on-3 where we're just going to pick the 3 biggest names, throw them on there. End of year awards. So first off, let's see what they have chosen. This is so hard. Wow, so they're saying Flex. Okay. So they're saying Flex is the wrestler of the year. I need to have a look back to see what he did in the first half of the year. He certainly had a very good second half of the year. So we'll take a look at Flex. Zen and Chance Tag Team of the Year. Again, I'll have to see, because I know they were very dominant in the first half of the year. Let's see at what point that kind of cut off. Most popular wrestler, Chance. Now, He's gone in the Hall of Fame. But besides the tag team, which was pretty solid, he's not done very much as a singles. So we're probably going to have to change that. And same goes with the heel. I know Doc is... He's Doc. He's great. But we probably can't give him that. So let's have a look now then. So they're saying Flex. They're saying Zen and Chance. And then they're saying Chance. And then they're saying Doc. Let's have a look. So let's start off with the tag team. Should be the simplest one to figure out. So Zen and Chance won the belts in 87, held it for a full year, dropping it in August of this year. A lot of defenses. Who won the tag team invitational? That was Chance and Zen. I think that's our winner done there. I think Zen and Chance is the correct choice for the tag team of the year. Because I think they broke up end of September. And it looks like they were dominant enough. I agree with that one, 100%. Now let's look at Flex. They're talking Wrestler of the Year. Flex won the belt in September. Has had a good run. Battle Royale was won by Flawless. March Madness was won by Flex. So he's got March Madness and the world title. Obviously we know the Tag Team Invitational Cruiserweight Cup was Dicky. Let's look at win-loss. Flex 15 and 6, and they are all singles matches, or majority singles, possibly a couple 3-on-3s, but in general, because obviously Zen and Chance is kind of skewed by the fact that they were a tag team winning quite consistently. It might be Flex, you know, unless there's a female who could challenge him for that type. I think it might be Flex. There's no one else who jumps out. I'm trying to think back to, like, we've had a lot of really good feuds, a lot of really good wrestlers. I think it probably is Flex. Let me have a look at the world title picture prior to him winning it. Jet Set did have a good run. To be fair, he did have a very good run. So Mammoth was the holder of the world title coming into 88, dropped it to Valatorian. Mammoth won it straight back, but then dropped it to Jet Set, who had a very good run. Let's not discount that. So it's kind of between these two for Wrestler of the Year. Based off the win-loss record, you would say it's probably got to be Flex. What is Jet Set's win-loss? 8 and 5 compared to 15 and 6. Okay, so all we need to do now is just check if one of the women rival him in this regard. So Devastation won it from Shipley, who would have been champion for a couple months. Dropped it to Mink, Linda, Voodoo. Based off of that, I'd probably say no. Who won the Battle Royale for the women? Harker. It's probably between Flex and Harker then. I'm gonna give the edge to Flex here. He won March Madness, world titles. I assume he probably did quite well in non-title feuds start of the year, just based off his win-loss record. So again, I'm gonna give that to Flex. So then it just comes to baby faces and heels. It's hard to think of anyone who jumps out as particularly great baby faces or heels this year. Based off the win-loss record, and obviously keep in mind that a lot of these are skewed by tag teams. The tag team division is probably the easiest one to get wins in because there's not a massive level of competition and you are competing quite often. So I think Valatorian and Pierre is kind of hard to really make a shout for them. They were champions for like the last third of the year. Obviously Flex has done really well. I mean, it might have to be Flex for Babyface of the Year, to be honest with you. Mink's had a good year, but a bit 50-50 on the win-loss. What's Harker's record? She's actually only 6 and 3. Fireball's had a very good year, actually, coming out of the wilderness. Starboy's done his thing. Slashmaster 6 and 4. I think Babyface of the Year, it needs to be Flex. I think it needs to be Flex. Which then just brings us finally to the heel of the year. And there's not a lot of people jumping out. I mean, You might have to say Jet Set for his run earlier in the year. I think it has to be Jet Set. I think we go Flex Wrestler of the Year. We go Zen and Chance Tag Team of the Year. I think we go Flex for the Babyface of the Year. But I think Jet Set's title run as well gives him the Heel of the Year awards. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to go Flex. That's correct. That's correct. This one we're going to give to Flex as well. Big year for Flex. What a year. And then we're going to go Jet Set Strutter as the Heel of the Year. He's had a pretty good year, to be honest with you. Lost the title in October, but he was pretty dominant before that. A lot of good stuff. It's Jet Set. So there we go. I'm quite happy with that, actually. Now on reflection, looking back, I didn't realise just how good a year Flex had had. Winning the March Madness, I think, really pushes him over. I really think that puts him over. So we're going to give out that award. Let me remind myself, who won the Battle Royale? That was Flawless. Flawless had a good, like a low-key a good year, but has struggled to have a consistent run. We didn't even look in the TV title division. Pierre, Hammerhead, Hooligan, again, probably, yeah, it wouldn't. No one would have rivaled us there in the Cruiserweight Cup. Dickie's done his thing, but yeah, I don't think he challenges Flex as Babyface of the Year. I'm happy with that. Very happy. Right. Can Flex winning 2 awards, mind? Can he do it against Slashmaster? Who might not be Heel of the Year, but he's had a very good run in the last couple of months. Tag team titles, we're going Pierre Valedictorian with it's Bonsai, isn't it? Where's Bonsai? He's there he is. With Bonsai against the Thompson Crew. No gimmick. No gimmick. We let them have a tag team classic right there. And then we've got the 3-on-3 just for the biggest people of the year as a bit of a showcase. Obviously, Flex is already in there. I think you've got to have Jet Set then as part of the leading whatever the Hill team is going to be. So we have Jet Set. Let's go with. I think we definitely have Flawless with Jet Set. Denny's had a pretty good year. I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go Laser. We're gonna go Chance, Hall of Famer, and we're gonna throw Zen in there. I mean, he is an award winner as well. And then we go Jet Set. I would have liked to have had Doberman Denny on the card, but it is what it is. So with Jet Set, I think Flawless has to be in there because of the year he's had. And then Doc. I mean, Doc won. Well, I say won. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think it makes sense. So now we've got the ladies' matches. So this is interesting. So Queen of Mean has never won this tournament. Let me off screen just checking my female roster. So Queen of Mean is a Hall of Famer, 5-time women's champion, 3-time Battle Royale winner. Has never won this tournament. So I'm going to try to give her a favourable starting match. See if we can get her through. So I'm going to throw Queen in there. So 4 baby faces are going to enter this tournament. Linda's going to be one of them. Minx is going to be one of them. Shipley's going to be one of them. I'm going to put Queen in there against Trixie, who honestly at the start of the year I thought was going to be the babyface, but it just didn't really materialise. I'm going to keep Linda on the other side of the bracket as well. So if I have Linda and Minx on the other side, I suppose Minx can be on this side actually. Right, so we're going to go Minx. I would like to do Voodoo and Harker because of the title match recently. I think if we go Minx and Devastatia could be a shout. Yeah, we'll go Minx and Devastatia there. Queen and Trixie, Minx and Devastacia. Here I want to do Harker and I want to do Voodoo. And then that's done. So who must go in? I mean, Dollar is a part of the factions, had a big shout. I mean, maybe we go Shipley Dollar. I think that's fair. Right, I think that looks good. Very happy with how this has turned out. I was a bit worried about the end of year awards. That like no one had really stood out. But now looking back, I'm very happy with my choices. Let's go to the Colosseum. So the only thing to really keep in mind, Queen of Mean has never won this. She's a Hall of Famer now, has won everything else. She wants to be the second woman to be a Grand Slam. Linda has won the title and the 2 tournaments. So let's go. I'd like to see Queen get to the final at the very least. Right, Trixie can't stop her. Hall of Famer, Queen of Mean. Right, Minx, Devastacia. Minx has had a great year. Devastacia is good. That's big. That's big. Minx does it again. Right, here we go. 3 on 3. Just kind of like the stars of the year. Okay. Babyfaces win. Feel good moment. That's what we like. Not too fussed who wins here. They both had a bit quiet year. You know, they've had their moments. Shipley with the win. 2 stars. Here we go. I kind of want to see Voodoo win, low-key, because I want to... I thought she was going to have a better run with the title. Harker's going to win again. She's going to win again. She's a 2-time Tournament of Queens winner. Right, tag titles. Surely, the Thompson crew cannot beat these guys. I don't know what I'm going to do if they don't, because we are running out of challengers. Valedictorian. Enormous Pierre against the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame Thompson crew, no, not happening. We are really going to have to work hard to find some challengers for them next year. Here we go. Minx and Queen. These guys have had a hell of a feud in the last 3 months. Can Minx stop Queen making... She can! She stopped her making the tournament. Oh my lord, Minx is actually a former winner of the tournament. Shipley win here would be a massive upset. Massive. And it is. It's going to be the 2 big baby faces of the year facing each other in the final. Here we go. Wrestler of the year. Baby face of the year. He's done it. Big win. That's a big win for Flex. That's huge. Add that to his resume. What a title reign he's at. Here we go. She's so good. She is so good. She hasn't got long left as well. I think next year might be her last year. That was a great tournament there. Queen did her thing, got to the semi-finals. Minx set it up nicely. The 3 on 3 was nice. Obviously the tag team match. Thompson crew had me going for a little bit, briefly. Big win for Flex as well. And then Linda Harker ends the year. 10-time world champion. 3-time Tournament of Queens winner now. Crazy. 89. Right, let's see who's leaving after this year. Oh, see, these are my new ones who I can use. Ooh, a heel turn for Valedictorian would be quite interesting. Natsukashi as well. Leaving after this year. This is going to be a lot of people leaving after this year. Look at these guys. Jet Set, that's a big one to lose. Obviously, a lot of these are just going to be having gimmick changes. Dark Invader, this is his last year as Dark Invader. Mother Russia goes. Wow. We lose Trog. Mercenary obviously has a change. Fireball has a change. The Van Winkles, we've not done much. Harker, her last year coming up. Warhawk, Hooligan. Ace of Spades, who we don't really use a lot. Doberman, Denny. Wow, next year is it's going to be the end of an era. It's going to be such a big year. Look at all these guys who are going. Slash Master changes. Pierre will actually go completely. I don't have another card for him. Buzzsaw. Look at these. Malice. Let's claim that bonus, and that is it. People, what a year. What a year. 89, this is the year that I've been dreading, because I know by the end of this year, we lose so many people. It's going to be the end of an era. 89 is coming. People, thank you very much for watching Run the Legends. See you again. And peace.